Hey everyone, it's Tejaswini Tumati. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing to my channel for more content on food, travel and lifestyle. We just got back from our trip to Singapore and Thailand, so I thought this is the right time to make a video on travel guidelines. If you're looking to travel to Singapore in 2022, then this video is going to cover everything that you need to know about traveling to Singapore from India. Let's get started. One major query everyone has about traveling post-COVID is about COVID restrictions. Singapore is now open for tourists after almost 2 years of lockdown. For fully vaccinated tourists, there is no quarantine and any other restrictions. You don't need to get a RT-PCR test done. All you need is your fully vaccinated international vaccine certificate, which you can download from CoWIN app. Like we have Arogya Setu in India, to travel to Singapore, you need to download an app called Trace Together. You need to download the app and fill in all your details so that it is easier for them to trace you in case of any COVID emergencies. Health insurance is not mandatory, but it is better to have one for your own safety. We felt pretty safe in Singapore, as in general, Singapore is a city where all the guidelines and rules are followed. All the COVID guidelines were followed by the tourists. The tourist places were not so crowded too. Everyone were wearing masks outdoor. Very first thing we need to travel to Singapore is visa. For us Indians, we do not have visa on arrival, so we need to apply for visa beforehand. Singapore High Commission accepts visa applications only through local sponsors or authorized travel agents. It will cost around 2.5k to 3k to get a visa done through an authorized travel agent. If a local sponsor applies for a visa, then it would be a little more cheaper compared to getting it done through an agent. The documents that you need for visa are recent photograph of 35 by 45 mm size with white background, original passport with 6 months validity, stay plus return ticket details, vaccination certificate, covering letter and bank statement of last 6 months. SG arrival card functions like an online immigration card or like a stamp, as there is no stamping on the passport now. 3 days prior to departure, you need to fill in SG card online. The link to apply for SG card will be given in the description below. After filling the form successfully, you will get a QR code which you need to scan during the entry in Singapore airport. Next most important thing is booking flights. We travel from Bangalore to Singapore via Kuala Lumpur. There are direct flights available too. For our date and time, the best option we had was to choose a flight via Kuala Lumpur. If you book flight well in advance, then it will cost around 18 to 20k for a round trip. And if you book it at the last minute, it might go up to 25 to 30k for a round trip. Do check in different websites and compare the prices and then book the tickets. As we had a flight via Kuala Lumpur, there was a huge queue for check-in at the Bangalore airport. It took us almost 2 hours for check-in and to clear the immigration. So make sure to be there 3 to 4 hours prior to your flight time. Process was not tedious, but it took long time because of the crowd. At Bangalore airport, they checked for vaccination certificate, stay and return tickets, SG card and visa. At Singapore airport, they only checked for visa and SG card. Security check was smooth at both the airports. The most expensive thing would be accommodation. As per I know, the accommodation prices have shot up post-COVID in Singapore. The minimum price per night would cost around 3.5k, and for a decent hotel, it would cost around 5 to 7k per night. So for 5 nights, it would cost around 30 to 35k for stay at a decent hotel. Do check in different websites and compare the prices and then do the booking. Make sure to book stay which is little close by to public transport. Singapore is one of the cities which is well connected by metros called MRTs and buses. So the local transport is very easily accessible. Metros and buses are very cheaper compared to cabs and taxis. All you need to access public transport like MRT and buses is EasyLink card. EasyLink card is a travel card which you can buy for $5 at any MRT stations. To understand the routes better, you can use Google Maps. MRT route map PDF is also available, which you can download and check for the routes. Using Google Maps, you can live track the bus routes and the bus timings as well. Download the offline maps, it will be really useful at times. In case you prefer to travel by taxis, then you can download an app called Grab, which is similar to our Ola and Uber. We never used taxis as buses and MRTs were very convenient for us. If you're someone who needs to have network connection and internet connection at tip of your fingers, then you can buy SIM card at the airport in 7-Eleven stores. We didn't buy SIM card as we didn't have any need for network connection. All we need was internet connection, for which we used Wi-Fi. Free Wi-Fi is available at most of the tourist places, hotels and restaurants, so you can use them. I even worked from Singapore using free Wi-Fi and never faced any issues. If you're a foodie, then you love food in Singapore. You get to try local cuisines at hawker centers to international cuisines. There are many Michelin star restaurants too. Most of the hawker centers add vegetarian and Indian food too. So there won't be a problem for vegetarian food. One most common thing you see in Singapore is people sipping onto some or the other drinks. So don't miss out on trying them. Do try out their iced Milo, iced tea and fruit juices. I'm sure you'd love them. Like every other country, most of the tourist places in Singapore has entry tickets. You can either buy tickets on spot or book them online. Two major advantages of booking tickets online is you can skip long queues and you can get some discounts while booking online. You can use websites like KKday or Klook to book your tickets or book the tickets directly from official websites. There are literally plenty of places to visit in Singapore, so I'll make a separate video as I feel it is better to talk in detail than skimming. Here's the list of most popular tourist places in Singapore. Hope this video helped you in some way to plan your trip to Singapore. See you guys soon with my next video. Till then, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram for more updates. Bye bye.